Well, hello everybody, and welcome back once again to Minecraft for our survival series. Going to be starting episode number 37 here. And I just totally forgot everything I was going to say. Episode number 37. We're getting into the higher numbers of this series. I don't know why I'm surprised. I mean, of course, that's how time works. It's just I've been doing this for quite a number of episodes now, and over a year, of course, and I've been excited to be here, and it seems like you all have been enjoying it as well. So thank you very much for sticking with me and supporting me throughout this. And in that same vein, I would like to say thank you all so much for helping me reach 300 subscribers. That is quite a big number. I mean, at least compared to what I'm used to in terms of how my subscriber count used to be before I started doing this. It's grown dramatically, and thank you all so much for the support that you've given me. I am forever grateful, and of course with that big round number milestone, that means that we, in this episode, hopefully, need to build another big giant red wool heart. So we're going to have to do that, and that's going to be our first goal. Build another big heart. To thank you all so much for helping me get to another 100. That is wonderful. Now, I'm not sure, I mean, I don't know if we have any of the wool that we need to do that, but we do have plenty of sheep around to hopefully give us the amount of resources that we need. Now, what else did I have that I wanted to do? I already have this add some height to the walls goal that I'm going to try and address today, but in that same vein, what I need to do as a prerequisite to that is not how you type at all. I just need to get a ton of cobblestone, like a ridiculous amount of cobblestone, because we are actually running out, and that's a very strange thing to be running out of. And I have a plan for that might end up also jointly giving us a bunch of other random resources. Hopefully that will be the case, because I would also like to get a bunch of gold and iron just to stockpile, but also to eventually fuel the rails that we're going to have to end up building. And I think that that's probably actually about it. These three goals are going to be the three main ones that we try and tackle today. So, yeah. What I think we should do first is check our wool supply, and probably go to bed here after we're done with that, because the night is falling. Funny enough, the night is actually fallen while I'm recording this too. I'm recording this a little later than I usually would. Usually I record it sometime in the early afternoon of the day I upload it. I know recording on the day of upload is probably not the healthiest recording habit, because it's like then I have to do all my editing and all my uploading all in the span of like 10 hours. But that's what I've been doing. What was I up here for? Oh yeah, checking wool. Okay, so we don't have any white or any red, so we're gonna have to fix that. Unless it's in another chest for some random reason. Well, no, but we do have a lot of red dye, so we'll be okay. Do I also have I do have my shears. Wonderful. Now, one other thing I should do while I'm here. Check my diamonds. I have just enough to make one more diamond pickaxe. And I think I'm going to do that because my current one is looking a little worse for wear. At least the one that's not enchanted with Silk Touch. Which, while great, does not give me the cobblestone I need. And that is kind of an important thing to have. So I'm going to use the last of our diamonds, make a new diamond pickaxe, and hopefully we will... Wow, words. Hopefully we will be able to mine all the cobble we need. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm recording this later than I usually do, just because I had such a busy day today, and I was just all over the place. I mean, right before this, I was just at like a Christmas light parade thing in a town near where I live, and it was really fun, of course. Very pretty, lots of cool things to see, but it kind of pushed this scheduling a little bit back, so of course you'll be seeing this quite a bit later than I usually upload. Hi. Yes, I know you're angry. Get out of my farm. Get out and stay out. So you'll end up seeing this a little bit later than usual because, of course, I was being occupied by that. Should hopefully still get it out within the day, though. I mean, that, and I've also been studying for my finals. My first final is actually tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. Get out of my farm, you loser. Give that back. Stop stealing. Get over here. Teleported behind me. Tried to be imposing. Gotcha. Thanks for the XP. Yeah, I have a final tomorrow at 10 in the morning, actually. I'm not too worried about it. It's just the study for it was occupied my entire weekend. I got lucky, though, in the fact that the study guide that was posted does literally contain the exact questions that will be asked on it. So it was just a matter of writing out my responses and then just regurgitating them tomorrow morning, and I should be out of there within the hour, hopefully. Wow, my sheep are multiplying. Luckily, it's actually really lucky for me because I need a lot of wool. I need precisely 100. So we're gonna have to make this happen quick, hopefully. That, and of course, the shorter length of these episodes will further restrict my ability to get these tasks done, but we will make it happen. We will make do. And if we go 5 minutes over, I suppose it's not the end of the world. At least I hope you think that as well. So it looks like we'll have enough dye for all these. Once again, we have a masquerading cow. But yeah, that's all the sheep, I think. So now I just need to go around and get all of this wool. So because we only had 28 sheep from my math, I don't know what our max wool output's going to be, but I don't think it's going to be 100. So we're going to have to come back here when they've regenerated. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. We can just get other things done while that's happening. I do think we have to be within render distance, though. I don't know. I'll find out. The terrible puns will begin now. And probably also end there, because I actually kind of suck at puns. And jokes in general. Thank you for instantly growing your wool back. Wow, they are actually growing it faster than I can keep up. And I think that one just did it as well. Ah, the cacophony of sheep. Lucky that I turned the gain down when I edit this. Who knows, I could have this whole thing. I mean, we're already pretty close, actually, to the amount we need. We only need 20-ish more? 27, I think, by the math. So we could just sit here and do this, and then probably have the whole thing done within, like, 10 minutes, which is pretty great. I mean, if this goal can be punctual, that leaves a lot more time for the other things I need to do, which is fantastic. Of course, a lot of the goals that I need to do actually rest on me being able to get a ton of cobblestone. So that's probably the one we're going to prioritize. We just need 4 more. That was really, really rapid. That was 5 minutes at most. Can you please regrow? Thank you. That's 1, so we just need 3 more. So we just get to run around and wait until one of them happens to eat grass. And then hope it gives us 3. You alright? Having a good time there? Oh, you're fine. Just decided to stick your head through a solid object. I get it. I know how it feels sometimes. Thank you. That's all we need. That's actually exactly how much we need, which is pretty awesome. So now we can go off and get that done pretty quickly. That was really quick. Wonderful. That sound accompanied with that jack-o'-lantern at the end almost caught me off guard a little bit. It didn't, but it felt very intentional almost. We're gonna have to build a pathway down here eventually, but I did build a garden that is kind of directly in the way. I may have to build a suspended path then. I mean, that'd be cool. I haven't done that before. Hello, chickens. You have eggs for me. I will grab all those in a second because we need to build another one of these. Always happy to build another one of these. I mean, we built our first two probably 10 episodes ago, I think, if I remember correctly. I mean, I can just look in my notes here. It was episode 28, so it was 9 episodes ago. Wow. So, but in 9 episodes, we've gained 100 subscribers. We've, you know, added 150. We've multiplied it by 150%. Okay, how does this math work out? I don't know. How long is this in that direction? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, and then there's 1 in between. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what? Where did I go wrong? Oh, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't do this math. Why do I suck so bad? Come on. I can't figure this out for the life of me. There's 1 gap, and then 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Is it there? That's the level. Okay. I think that's about where we need to be. I'll just put that one there temporarily for now. Let's see if I got my math right. One more up. I think that's just about right. Build this out. I did coordinate this to be, for those of you that haven't seen that episode, I coordinated these hearts to use exactly 100 blocks, so it represents every 100 subscribers. I was really happy when I worked out the calculations for that. I was like, yes, that works perfectly. Something is awry here. Well, at least now I can go and fix it. Get all these. Can I cut this with shears and it'd be faster? I've never thought of that. Oh, yes, I can. That will make this a lot easier, actually. So this whole thing needs to actually move over 1. Where did I go wrong with this? I suck at figuring out how to, like, build stuff with mathematics involved, at least. I don't know why it's so complicated to me. I guess it's just been so long since I've taken a math class. Like there. Then like... what am I missing? Like that. 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 No, it's off center. Why do I suck at this? I don't even know. What am I doing wrong? What happened? I don't know what happened. I think I gotta figure this out a little better. I think it's like that? Is that where my mistake was? 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I doing wrong? Sorry, I'm just totally stumbling through this. Of course, this would take like 5 times longer than the actual harvesting part. What is going on? What is going wrong with my brain? It goes 1 more up. That's what happened. So that goes like that. And then this goes like that. Okay, that's where I think I went wrong. Now my question is, how does it work after that? It's 3 across and then 1 in the middle. And night is falling. Come on. There we go. There's still something very clearly wrong here, and I can't quite figure out what it is. What did I do? What am I doing incorrectly? I'm still off. I see what's happening. I'm sorry. My apologies for this. This is not typical. I guess it's just been so long since I've built one of the... What is happening? I don't understand. I should build this out from the middle instead. Because I know... That's not where those are supposed to go. They're supposed to go there, right? Am I just totally... I think I'm just totally dumb here. It's 5 across on the top. That's 5 across. Okay. So those two need to be broken out. And then I just mirror it. Is that correct then? I think it is. It looks really dumb, but I think that that's what we needed to do. There was just some weird thing that was happening where my brain could not compute the symmetry. Why is this so tall? I made it deliberately this tall because I needed to get up. Also, I just realized that no one can see anything. I should really light this up, at least temporarily. Give me that. Give me those. Now, hopefully with the stuff we have remaining, let's see if I actually did my job correctly here. Did I? I can't tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yes, I did. Wow, that was hard. I don't know why that was so difficult for me. Okay, I need that. I need to go get a single piece of dirt so I can get up here. Man, I'm all over the place. Of course, the actual building part would take way longer, even though it's something that I already figured out. But that was so, like, janky. But I made it work. It just looked really stupid, and it was really stupid. Don't worry. I got there in the end. Goodness. I don't usually have that much trouble with it. I suppose that it has been 9 episodes, though, and I didn't really look at the official way I built it at all, because I didn't realize that I would have to build one of these, honestly. Yeah, now here we go. Thank you so much. There we go. Now the torches, I don't know if I want those up there. The issue is I kind of can't fix them. I can get that one. I can get up on the wall through a tree parkour challenge. And then this is going to be even more of a process. How am I going to get that one? I guess I'm going to have to do something. There we go. Got it. Did it. Okay, going to bed. Woo! That was so difficult. But we got it. There we go. Another heart. Thank you all so much. Whew. That took far too much effort. But at least I got it done. And now we can focus on the other 2 major things I need to do. And in fact, we can, after we go to bed, of course, cross off one of those goals. Okay. Putting my hands up in the air like it's almost a relief. Just like, wow, that was very difficult. I don't know why that was so difficult for me, but we got it. We got it in the end. And, you know, I like what it represents. It's so wonderful. There we go. Now, it's cobblestone time, I think. Yeah, because I can't make the walls higher unless I have cobblestone. And I need a lot of it. Now, I know we have some in here, as in literally 14. And we have wool, because of course we did. But we need more. And what I think is actually... What is it? I think I left stuff in here. Oh yeah, I left coal, lava, golden apples, seeds. Man, I just have a bunch of random garbage just sitting around. I remember leaving it in there, I just didn't remember what it was. I want to investigate to see if we have any TNT, because that might be a rather efficient method to getting a lot of this stuff. Unfortunately, it looks like we do not. However, we most certainly have sand. We have the resources to build at least a few pieces of TNT. Now, if I recall correctly, it's 5 pieces per piece of TNT. I recalled correctly. Just a little bit of blasting agent to get at least some of the job done for us. Because I haven't really gotten a lot of gunpowder. 14 eggs as well. And we have a ton of leather. I have no idea what to do with the leather. If any of you know what to do with the leather, let me know. Because I don't really have a use for it. Because I guess I gotta build more bookshelves. I don't know. Okay, what my plan is instead of going in this main shaft that we've been in for a while, I'm gonna just dig here. In this higher spot right here. And I'm just gonna see what I can find. I'm just gonna put a piece of TNT in there. And see what we can do. That might blow up the tunnel a bit. Okay, we lost a single rail. That's fine. I can replace that, no problem. Well, we blasted into coal, iron, and my pickaxe finally broke. Well, thank you for your service, faithful diamond pickaxe, but I have an exact replacement now. So we're just going to be mining for a while. Kind of just until we get enough stuff. I didn't expect it to have to come to this point in terms of mining for cobblestone specifically, but sometimes I guess it was gonna hit this point at some point, so might as well just get it done now. Now we'll put one more piece of TNT, our last one, see what we can uncover. Drops a little bit of cobble, but nothing significant, and we only have 40 so far. I mean, 40 is not too bad, all things considered. But not enough. We use cobblestone here almost religiously, so we need more. Far, far more. Or we might just have to switch to a different building material, honestly, because we have a lot of other things, namely sand, and sand is even a bit quicker to gather. The issue is I've never built with it. I know you can make a sandstone, but I have not yet done that, and I don't know how efficient it is. It might be like a 4 sand to 1 sandstone, or it might be fully even. I don't actually know. We may have to switch to it, though, and really, I guess that could be an interesting shift. We would sort of then be able to very clearly define what structures were built when, by what material they're built out of. So you can tell, like, a structure from the sandstone age is much newer than one that was built in the earlier episodes, because those are all pretty much cobblestone. And even the earliest structures are wood, so there's kind of a defined system almost. I think that's kind of cool. I mean, it didn't come about as a result of deliberate planning, but I think it's interesting that you can sort of divide the world like that. And also just, like, seeing the progress of this place as it develops. I didn't expect it to develop this much. I mean, again, I don't really know what I expected. But it's really cool being able to see how this place changes and how it just grows over time. We haven't really done so much to remove structures, though. We've removed, not the axe. We've removed natural formations, of course, to put new structures in, but we haven't gone so far as to, like, remove any of our structures that we built previously to install new ones. I'm sure that it will get to that point eventually, but we still have room left. So, until then, we're just going to keep adding on until we can't anymore. And even when we do end up probably changing a little bit, it probably won't be that significant. The core will still remain. I think, if anything, probably the the upgrade I predict to happen is going to be to the main house. Because I like the main house, and I think it's pretty, and I think it's very nice. But I may end up changing it. I may end up either renovating it, building a new floor, building new rooms, or just completely altering it. Yes, thank you, noises, for accompanying my monologue. Sorry about the scratchy throat. I've just had a particularly eventful 2 weeks, and it's not over yet. So I'm a bit tired, but I'm working my way through it. And the fact that I get to record this still, I'm having a good time, really. I enjoy being here for this and just spending time here and making videos for you all, because you seem to be enjoying it, especially in the past few episodes. Super glad to see the feedback, by the way. I got a fairly limited response on the what I should build in that peninsula. I think the only real suggestion that I got was to build a fishing hut, and I have actually already built that, of course, so I feel like it would be a little redundant to build a second one, especially seeing how little I actually utilize the fishing mechanic in this game. But I don't know. That does seem quite a fitting place for it, but if anyone else has any other possibilities that they want to suggest, do feel free to let me know, because that place is just begging for something to be built there. And I'd like to have it be its own unique structure that warrants going out to, or at least looking at and being pleased. I think that this will probably, as we finish this layer, will probably be enough cobble. That, and we've been mining for 10 minutes. I think I want to at least... I'll finish this layer just all the way out to the entrance, and that'll probably give us... Finish the stack at least, give us maybe a little more, and that's at least a good starting point. It'll probably be just enough to get the task of building the walls up a few levels. We will see. I never know with cobblestone. It's like I think I have a ton, and then I end up using all of it within 5 minutes. And yeah, because this whole area right here, just this space, is this amount of cobblestone. So it's like I have to think, how much does this space translate into me building something in like a 1 block thick balcony, for example, like the one up there. And it's always more than I think it is. But this is at least a good starting point. I will grab the cobblestone that I do have in here. I think I might even have a little in here as well. 2. Wow. We're breaking grounds with that amount. Now, I think this one is probably the one I want to build up more because, well, this is the newer one, and it's on a little bit more uneven terrain. So it'd probably be imperative to get it erected a little higher. I say that like we are being consistently posed an active threat from outside the wall. We aren't, but I'd like to build this up at least a little more. Probably this level? Well, I think you can only build 2. Yeah, you can only build 2 without having to step down a level. I'll have to break all these leaves out of the way as well, but that's no big deal. Get out of my way. So we are just sort of cleaving through the forest here. Not really being careful about it, not really even being natural about it, but we are making it work. Break all this away. The ultimate goal is to have the wall be at least on the same level as the hearts, the top of them, if not more. Probably end up being more, just as I get it built up. Sorry, I got something in my mouth. Okay. Yeah, this is nowhere near even at all, but that's kind of how I built it. Oh, great. even worse. At least it works out in terms of, like, even numbers, so I can just... I know when I'll run out of a stack, because it's pretty consistent. Okay, now we've hit the hearts, our newest addition. Very proud of it. I know it's exactly the same as the other two, but each one means a little bit more than the last. First one is the first 100, and with each one, another 100 strong. I mean, those aren't small numbers. Okay, its night is falling. In fact, it's fallen, and it's rather dark. At least in this particular spot. Why is it so dim up here? It's not the tree. I mean, I guess it's partially the tree. Okay. That is the whole wall built up another 2. That's probably about as much as I'm going to be able to get away with on this side if I want to build up the other sides. Frankly, the other sides are built up rather a bit at this point. You know what? I'll attempt one more layer on everything. At least in this section, because that one I could. Oh, this was longer than I thought. Like that, okay. And this will be much simpler because we can just walk backwards and place them as we go. Not too resource intensive. That is still taking more than a stack for just one layer. But it wasn't too bad, all things considered. Okay, so that was... How much was that? That was 24 plus 64, like 88, just about for that stretch. Not bad. And I mean, with every layer, the wall gets a little bit more formidable. I mean, even now, it's like, it's noticeably, of course, taller, but it just has more of a presence, I think. Besides this gaping hole in it that I've just left there. But now we're down to our last stack, and frankly, I'm going to stash this one away, because I need to accumulate more, and I don't really think I need to build that up anymore for now. I mean, it's like, to what extent does it really serve a purpose? I think we've already probably hit the ultimate extent of it. Nope, a diamond axe is not cobblestone. My body's fighting against me. I did get a lot of coal through that outing. And even some iron ore. Pretty awesome. I think I'm actually going to go smelt this iron ore right now. And I have a little bit more in my temporary storage. So I'll go ahead and just smelt all of it. Why not? Oh, well, not that much more, but a little bit. And since we have our brand new fancy lava bucket system, we can just put that in here and not even have to worry about it. I don't really think I need to drink a celebratory potion at this moment. I thought about it for a second, and then I was like, yes, you can have a treat. Then I was like, do I really need to? I haven't actually let them really walk out into the base with me in a while, especially not... What? Where are the monsters? I can't believe this. Are they on my roof? Where are you? You rascals? Oh, there you are. Get out of here. Loser. Thank you. I don't know where they're spawning. I think they're spawning on my roof. I don't understand. Of course, that's the one spot where it's dark enough for them to do that. And it's right on top of my head. As I was saying, I haven't really let them go out with me and take a walk around the base. I suppose I should let them because I haven't done that, really. Oh, someone is here. Looked like an Enderman, but I caught so little of it that it was barely even registered. What are you? Are you in here? Oh, there you are. Hello, Twinkle. Oh, I heard a chicken. I heard a chicken produce an egg, and I was like, what did you just do, Twinkle? I was very confused for a moment. Hello. Yeah, oh, you're walking amongst the flowers. Wonderful. Well, I suppose I can go down here and cross out these goals that I have done, which is actually both of them. Which means that I kind of did all of them. Which is unordinary at this point, actually. Usually I have at least one left over, which gives me something to look forward to at the next episode, but this time, besides the, big 3 goals, make more TNT, hunt Enderman, and get more diamonds, I really just have to line some pathways with some flowers, and that's about it for the goals. You okay? You good? You're just hanging out in there? I mean, I suppose cats do like to get into funny spaces sometimes. It reminds me of when, I was gonna start a recording session for one of the previous episodes, and Doggywinkle was stuck in the floor. They were fine, it was just, they were permanently stuck in the floor and following me, and I couldn't figure out how to fix either. So I had to relog. I made it work, though, because the problem fixed itself after I just relogged in. I want to go up there, but I don't want them to fall off, and that would most certainly hurt a lot, so I will leave that for myself. But I just wanted to give them a quick little walk around of the place, really. Just let them see the sights, breathe the air, and see the new installation. Because this is a totally new area that... Where are you? You rascal. I hear you. Not in there. Well, I guess the Endermen just wanted to make themselves known. Yeah, this is a totally new area that neither of the pets have seen. I think it's rather scenic. Get this ocean view, this nice little bay, a tree house, a chicken enclosure, a big giant wall, and a humongous cascading waterfall that I don't know how it got that big. Don't question it, really, because Minecraft, it's like that sometimes. Hello. Do you have something to say? They look so goofy up close. And you can see the squids out there doing squid things? I guess I never really stopped to hello, Pat. I guess I never really stopped to consider what the squids are even doing. They're just kind of around. They almost... Gone. Completely vanished. They almost look like jellyfish in the way they just sort of aimlessly float around in the ocean. I don't know. The biology of Minecraft, it gets more interesting the harder you look at it. But more interesting in kind of just like a huh manner, as opposed to a, oh, I never thought of it that way. It's just kind of goofy. I could go up in here, why not? And I haven't gone up in here in a minute. Said I would build the level of this every episode and totally forgot that that was a thing that I was doing. So, apologies. You good? You're just hanging out in the fence? Okay. I mean, this will eventually scrape the skies, I imagine. I'll build more levels of this. It's just I've had so many activities that have carried over from previous episodes that I've never had time to do this part. Or just totally forgot about it. And it was like, I think I'm just now remembering, like, oh yeah, I said I would build a level of this every episode. Wood is just kind of a difficult resource when you live in a place that's sort of devoid of wood. Because there weren't really trees here to begin with. There was like 1, 2, maybe. Now all my trees are out there in the grotto and over there in the forest. Just the chickens just hanging out in the fountain. Our fancy fountain with the jack-o'-lantern corners and the carved sandstone middle. Very elaborate. I mean, how many of you can say that you have carved sandstone water fountains in your front yard? I can't imagine that the number is very high. What do I know? Maybe that's like the new lawn decoration of the decade. I don't know much of anything, really. Well, I think that that's probably about it for the episode, because I kind of covered everything and then I wandered around for enough time to sort of push this episode out to the amount of time it needs to be. So it may end up actually being quite a bit shorter than 45 minutes. I think it's going to be about 40 by my estimations, but we got most everything done. We mined some cobble, we built up those walls, and the other thing that I'm totally forgetting, we built that big heart. We got all that done, and we have time to spare. I mean, I suppose it wasn't that much work that we did, but, like, it's not insignificant. I feel happy with it, really. I mean, considering that a lot of the things we were doing were just sort of menial, boring tasks, I think we made great time. Well, I think that's about it then. Wonderful. Well, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching this episode of the series. If you enjoyed it, feel free to press the like button if you really enjoyed, or even press the subscribe button on my channel if you'd like to catch the future episodes of the series, and maybe even future content as I begin to branch out eventually. I always appreciate the feedback and support I get in the comments section. I love reading comments, I love responding to them. Thank you all so much for sending them my way, and just supporting the channel in general. Well, again, thank you very much, and goodbye.